Overheard. On Tony Katz Today.
Well, golly gee, time for another heartwarming and thrilling edition of Overheard with your personal guide, Bri. Hey, let me ask you a question. You ever get the sense possibly, maybe perhaps, that Nancy Pelosi, a.k.a. Batty Batcrap, is in the business of pandering to her base, and as the Botox continues to poison her brain cells, the result is increasingly bizarre and inane statements, metaphors, and hyperbolic political pablum that has all the consistency of what the medical profession calls LBM? That's loose bowel movement to you and me, Russ. Well, Pelosi's journey into madness continued this week as she once again used religion to score political points with union postal workers. Here, take a listen. She's really dumb.
America's letter carriers are the lifeblood of the American economy. I just want to tell you this one thing, because I'm a person of faith and I see everything in terms of my religion.
Yeah, for example, the four Gospels where Christ gave the A-OK to murder unborn babies in the womb.
And this is how you come into that picture.
Oh, story time. Good. All right, everyone, sit down. Semicircle, crisscross applesauce.
What?
What?
What the heck is crisscross applesauce?
It means sit that way.
Sit what way?
Crisscross applesauce.
I don't know what that means. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
It means sit Indian style.
Oh, that's racist.
When you, those of you who may be Catholic and go to church, you see St. Paul to the Corinthians, St. Paul to the Ephesians, St. Paul to the this and to that.
Yeah, that one's my fave.
It was the letters of St. Paul that spread Christianity. Again, if the Romans had not built roads, there would not have been a mail system.
Yeah, I understand it was the crumbling, pothole-infested roads and overspending on mass public transit that no one utilized, which ultimately led to the downfall of the Roman Empire. Take note, Indianapolis.
But the mail system was the connection, the spread. So I feel deeply indebted to the tradition of mail carriers, to the spread of a faith that I hold dear.
Ah, she holds it very dear indeed. Except in circumstances where it's more advantageous to promote an allegiance to Mohammed.
Not only do I represent Indiana's 7th Congressional District very proudly, but I happen to be a Muslim and a former police officer.
I'll be dogged. Did you hear that? It's almost like Andre Carson is a puppet for Pelosi as well as Louis Farrakhan. Man, how does he fit all those hands up there? But look, bottom line is this. First, I'm pretty sure old Nance has been mixing the Oxycontin and Tito's again. Two, as far as I know, Paul's letters were carried by fellow believers rather than the highly efficient Roman mail carrier system that we all learned about in Sunday school. And three, this kind of falls on deaf ears since we all know you're a pick and choose Catholic, Nance.
So piss off.
Barack Obama has kept his word about refusing to go peacefully into that good night post-presidency.
And the fact that
Old 44 was in Kenya this week to honor his sister when this little gem of an utterance occurred.
Now, 3 years ago, I visited Kenya as the first sitting American president to come from Kenya.
You know, he probably just meant that's where he grew up, right? Right? Everyone probably? That's probably what he meant. That's probably what he meant. You know, look, sometimes old Barack gets a little lost in the moment and says something he doesn't really mean the way he meant it when he said it at the time, and everyone understood it to mean one thing before it was understood that the entire population of the free world understood one thing that was not actually what he actually meant, because what he meant was a different thing. Plus, it's so tough when you're speaking in front of a large crowd like that, you know? You're reading a prepared statement from the page that you've rehearsed multiple times, all while inserting a fine assortment of dramatic pauses seasoned with a selection of uhs, ums, and ahs.
We will keep this promise to the American people. If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period. If you like your health care plan, you will be able to keep your health care plan, period.
You see? Things get misinterpreted. It's the price you pay for being such an effective speaker. I'm Brian Baker.
Hey, that was pretty funny.
Oh, thanks.
Did you ever hear the one about how you're a butthead?
Have a great day.